Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa, of course, going for a custom achievement on this competition. All that's left to do is grab, the rest of India. And it's not as bad as it looks because we do have Jampur and Multanos as subjects. We do need to annex them. We need to fully have them so we can get that massive India achievement. But we already have the land. And of course, meanwhile, we have to keep Genoa the most powerful trader in the world, which we are pretty rich, and follow a whole bunch of other rules that you can find in the video description or episode 1. I think we currently have a huge coalition against us, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, at least world space-wise, it's pretty big. World space, sure. The dimensions in world space are pretty large. And they're all over the place. I really don't want them to fire. Other people might disagree. They did in the comments. And I suppose it might make for more interesting gameplay, but it would be bad for my plans here. We just lost 2 rivals, but they're going to come back in a mo. At least that's what has happened so far. Just going to wait for that monthly tick and then re-rival. Don't even need to wait. Re-rival. Re-rival. And we're preparing for a war on the Commonwealth because I want to connect up the rest of my land. Mostly for style points, I suppose. The thing is, with that big coalition still being around, I really don't want to give them a reason to fire. Therefore, I'm kind of wary of attacking here. On the other hand, waiting with attacking just doesn't seem great either. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Since we already have a huge war going on in our quiz campaign, I mean, why wouldn't we risk one here as well? It just seems appropriate. It also seems appropriate to plop down a bunch of harbors. And I believe company depose is what we're looking for. Or is this the company depot? Can never remember. It's also very hard to click things in this map mode. Company depot is the harbor. Oh, sure. Even more. Huh. Don't mind if I do. And then we're also going to plop down the local ventures. I wish there was a list style macro builder here. Like you have for some of the things, I could just click on everything, rather than having to carefully click my way through the map. Now, I admit this is an edge case. I don't think they should actually put any effort into developing this, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? Who did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, I didn't miss. That's what. We also want to plop these down, because we can. The amounts of money we're making are just stupid. It's not even fair. That's that. Then I would probably want to run more property appraises. Yeah, I mean, I could consider other things again, but I mean, we like our property appraised, don't we? Tax? Screw it. Sometimes we plop down defensiveness when there's somebody trying to siege a fort of mine, but otherwise, this seems to be alright. While we're at it, spending that money, why not spend some more of that money on... Ooh, hello Town Hall. Didn't realize we unlocked you. Gonna plop a Town Hall into every place that already has a... whatever the other governing thing is called. And one into there. Which should help a lot with our governing cost. That's huge. Oh, stock exchanges too. We did make some tech, apparently. Plop down some of those. Pretty willy-nilly. I mean, I could pay more attention, but why would I? Ever. Let's upgrade. This doesn't really help me. I must already have built most of these. Upgraded temples, cathedrals. Forts, I think we're good on. Well, there's one that's not upgraded. And then I don't think I'm running high numbers of these, but I might be running a bunch of these. Am I? Feels like I'm not. No. Well, I mean, I think I have already upgraded all my docks to dry docks. At least that's what it looks like. Alright. War or no war. Let's give them to the tick of the year. Or the turn of the year. If they don't leave the coalition by then, I'm just going to declare. And it'll be fine. They'll be happy about it. I could take a measuring the world, which is a great tech. Well, it's not a nutty tech, but 10% admin efficiency is very, very nice to have. But 90% out of time is not going to pay off. Let's not do that. Let's instead do some more development, because that's what we do around here, apparently. No institution to think about, so that's fine. Modena, don't care. Arta, I think, is a place, right? I remember Arta being... I mean, you know it's a place. Yeah. It's fine to develop Arta, I think. And then we probably already have the edict going, because I don't care to stop it. Ah, but we already have max admin there. I can do a bit of this, I suppose, because we already have a lot of mill too. It's not the best place to develop in, though. What about... Bozok would be okay. What's a Bozok? Bozok. Yeah, that's probably fine. And Rum also has the edict going. Yeah, there you go. You're entering the coalition. I want you to leave the coalition. Also, Mali? Gee. We annoyed some people. Convert Kiva does not sound right. That sounds as if Kiva has not been properly added to a trade company. And therefore shown up on the screen. Do we have subject stuff to convert? We do. That's the DAC. So let's do it. Still gonna wait for the yearly tick. I have some hopes that that's gonna trigger them to reevaluate. No. Well, what the heck then, right? I mean, if I were a coalition-y person, I would certainly use this opportunity to declare war on me. But that's assuming that the AI is smart. No, it's not. It's just assuming that the AI is. We did build a bunch of new boats. They're not done yet, are they? Did I build a bunch of new boats? Maybe they are done. Oh, it's these. Your cogs. Your 56 galleys. Your whole... I only built so few. I thought a bit more. Well... Get you over here. Gonna give these folks a tiny bit more time to understand. Oh, Bahman truce is ended. That might be a problem, though. Didn't realize that would happen. Ooh, mistakes have been made. I think I'll have to declare this. It's very unfortunate because my troops are on the wrong side of the world. But yeah, I don't want Bahmans to join the coalition, so we have to declare now. And it's going to take a moment. But subjects are going to have a hard time for a moment. Ah, well. Let's declare for, I don't know, Savanur. I don't even know where that is. And they're going to bring in the Bengalese, which is even harder for Jaunpur. Again, well, so what? I know this might also cause the coalition to fire. I'm not going to claim that it won't. But at least this way we won't have a Bahmanis in the coalition. Which would really be something I want to avoid. Did it beat? Yeah. Okay. Do I want these naval battles? Oh, I already locked in. I guess I do want this naval battle. Try and help. If you can. Whew, okay. Well, you know we just crush them with our trade boats. Must have had old heavies there. That's nice at least. Now, I think we can start a second walk from here. It might be wrong to still look at attrition. But I don't like getting attritioned. I know it's a big surprise. What's an Ashmer? Ashmer. And why is it not any trade company? Because I don't think I have a Dorp trade company yet. Let's. And then Varanasi, sure. I should be able to also plop down stuff into Dorp, shouldn't I? What am I looking at? This, and then this, and then this. And then a company depot, and a local venture, and a governance thingy, and because I'm feeling frisky, you're gonna get a... Oh, I also want to do the same thing there, even though it's only one province. I mean, how could that possibly not pay off, right? Brokers off it. No, where's Kiva? There's Kiva. Company depot. This thing, and then the company garrison? Yes. It's gonna plop down a few garrisons over here. Not that I have a million forts or anything, but oh, come on, game. That should also increase the time it takes them to siege individual provinces. It's not huge or anything. Oh, my... I keep assuming that my trade boats are fine. I don't think my trade boats are fine. Run? We should definitely run as soon as we can. But we also want to keep this movement going on. It's just trade boats. It's not a huge deal, but... Oh, they ran on their own. We lost nothing? Gee. They must have really bad boats. You. Once you're gone there, okay. Now I walk over there. I'm gonna start the 27 walk. And I think these 33 can also start their movement. It must be really annoying to have been sent all across the world and then just be told, well, no, sorry guys, go back. We said go there, we didn't actually mean it. People still feel like coalitioning me. I mean, it's obvious to me that Bahmanis would have immediately joined if they had had the opportunity here. So I'm still happy with this decision, even though bit of a walk of shame here. Which I don't like doing. Commonwealth claiming Constantinople. No, something else. Was it Constantinople? I don't know. They claimed something. You just get stack wiped over there. Jampur, no, just lost. Therefore, it's just toast. We're gonna have to take them all back. It's gonna be somewhat annoying. Everybody should be on the move now. You're not. Where are you? Oh, well, I guess you're gonna stay here. Just in case something happens. Also, it's too far to walk. Gird. Keep girding those loins. Yeah, please take my stuff in the south bank. That's a good idea. Let your own heartland get taken and deal with this. Also, if you wouldn't mind dealing with those rebels, Jampur, that would be nice. So my subject doesn't get all the stuff, and they do. Well, maybe they don't. Didn't I turn my... Oh, I didn't. I mean, I didn't lose anything, but I lost. Sorry, boats. I meant to tell you to flee last time, and I still mean to. I should probably also tell you to go somewhere that's a bit more, you know, safe. If that's the thing. Oh, thank you, Bahmanis. Thanks for handling my rebels. I'm gonna come deal with you in a moment. France declaring war on Provence. Do you want to take Anjou? No. Yes! I mean, so do I. So do I. Who doesn't want to take Anjou? It sucks that our subjects forts are such bad forts. I should have maybe upgraded them when I had the chance. We're fine, right? On tech? Yeah. Keep going. With this, it's the whole 2 campaign thing is just so super confusing. Wow, Jampur has nothing to bring to the table here. Good thing the cavalry is here. Not extra cavalry though, because they're bad. Well, not bad, but they're not cost efficient. Then again, we don't care about cost efficiency, do we? Not a lot, to be sure. So maybe I should actually be considering bringing a lot more cavalry. Then again, we're in an age of the game where fire pips are very important, and cavalry does not tend to have a lot of fire pips. So and the reason fire becomes more important is that it becomes more plentiful over time. And when you, especially with cannons being around, when you can amass a lot of fire pips, then what you can do is you can just heavily weaken your enemy in the first phase of combat before they can even get a grasp on what's happening. And that does seem very tempting to me. I'm also very tempted by crushing these Bengalese, even though we're going to attack into jungle. But we brought our big boy, so that's fine. This attack, I guess we're taking. Because I didn't stop him. 100,000 folks in one spot, I'm sure that's good for attrition. Builds character. Crunch him. I will take the opinion, because I don't care about the diplomatic insult Carl's belly. That battle was harsher than I thought it would be. Traded 12 against 12, but... oh. Almost. And theirs were more expensive, so that part is fine. But we didn't overall do too well. We lost the leader. Ooh. Yeah, that's the battle I didn't really want to take. And that's a lot of Bengalese in it. Run! Please tell me you didn't run there. You did. Oh my. Support? Support? I need one set of support here. I might have you go south as well. This is going worse than I expected. Kind of used to stomping things. These guys refuse to be stomped. But we do want a new general, we said, right? Yeah, you lost your general mid-combat. That's so rough. Let's give you a new one. Make him good. Make him good. What's my army tradition? Can't be that bad. It's not 60, which is very unfortunate. 60 would be a lot better. 5 combat pips, I suppose. 5 combat pips, I guess 5 here. That's pretty rough. And we have more mill, we could just roll more. Let's kick some. Like this 2 combat. You have a bunch of siege pips though. Let's get rid of a 5 and a 4 combat pip person. Oh, that's the Admiral. I didn't need to fire the Admiral, I think. That's fine. Let's hire one more. 5 pips again? Are they all shocky? Where is Leonardo Centurione? Why don't you become somebody that's slightly more useful? And then you get yourself fired. I'm going to try to rescue these folks, but I might not be able to. On the plus side, it doesn't seem like they're chasing right now. So maybe we can survive. Maybe. You want to try and live and wait for the backup? Good. Good. You though, oh, you're being chased after all. So we're going to have to try and walk south. And maybe I can threaten these enough that the other guys turn around. But we're gonna get caught. That's a rip for these folks. They're dead. Well, we did have too much force limit. Too many troops. We're too high over our force limit, I suppose. But that was not according to plan. 50,000. Why would you chase me with 50 thou? Question is, do I attack this? I don't think I do, actually. Could start on that battle, but you're not going to survive for 12 days. No way, no how. The random fleeing, so that's a very good reason to do your own retreats, is that you have below 0.5 morale, I think, on average. You do a uncoordinated retreat, so they just run wherever they want to. And that has a chance of running into a space that's just horrible. Live! Fight your little hearts out. I could attack into this. Should probably wait for the backup. Yeah, there goes the stack wipe. Yikes. As they apparently say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop out a new army. Let's just grab... I know I just said it's great to be below force limit and all that, but no. Just pop out a new bunch of dudes. Slightly risky to recruit here, but it's probably gonna be fine. I think staying in Chal is also gonna be fine. Because they have enough backup coming in, and they can force march if necessary, and Chal is hills. So it gives us a bit of a better defense. I think I want to re-elect Lucca. At least once more. Even though the trades are not very great. Yeah, let's keep Lucca. Keep raking in those monarch points. As if we needed them. Puny. What a puny place. Oh, what a puny amount of admin, eh? Well, more development it is. What's a Mardin? Some random place over here. I don't think I wanted to develop any more here because of the trade node, trade company power. There's relative power level. Let's not do that. Let's find ourselves something else. Nis Branicevo. I think wasn't great. What's Tolone? It sounds Italian. It is Italian. Sure. Let's go encourage. Pop up a bunch of this. Oh, I have a spare merchant too. No, did I lose you somewhere or did I not? Still don't know. Feels like you might be extra. 22 might be an extra merchant. We might want them in Basra. So we get that increase in trade value. That's a lot of money being traded here. If you put Pantalone Cheba in there, then they should increase trade value a lot. Now they might steer to the wrong direction, so we will have to fix that. Check and potentially fix it at least. Alright, we're here. Are you going to Varanasi? You are. It's 37th thou, but could force march this back up in. Could arrive in May, so we do get a recovery tick. Let's do it. Do it. Down here. Brittany is the paper controller. Gee. Following a Breton of all folks, people. Things. All things. Let's call them things because nothing else really fits, does it? Somebody following a Breton. 1st of May, so you can shift consolidate. There. Get that centralized power going on. And then bring in the backup. Not even need it, but might as well use it. Yeah. Ended up being okay. And now we want to beat him back. Do you have siege pips? 1. Do you have siege pips? None. I think I do want to take back these John Tory forts. They're gonna be annoying as heck, as long as they're in the way. Let's bring in the backup here. That's the new army forming. That's very nice. Do I want to attack into Rajapur? Let's bring these into Kolhapur. If you don't run, then I'll attack you. I've done the math on this. pretty sure this was the correct one. Also, we're swimming in most monarch points, so that's fine for now. Do that, Gucci. And you are running. And I won't catch you. Fine then. Run then if you must. Filthy Indian. Again, any and all racism you might hear in these comments is not actually felt or meant and a part of the game. Not that anybody's ever called me out for this. It's just whenever I say these things, I kind of feel a pang of, that's not really something you would say in real life, would you? And I wouldn't. Some more. Get it done. I wonder how much I'm actually getting out of force converting my subjects when I'm doing all the conversion work anyway. Then again, it means that we can start conversion a lot earlier. Oh, interesting. Rattle and Drylands and Shohalpur. I could catch some of you. That seems tempting. Can't bring a better general, but still. Then maybe I march you in here? You just manually? Oh, maybe just there then. And then maybe I don't force march you. Or you. Save on those points. You're trying again, but no, you're not actually getting them. Now I should be able to collapse 9 and 11, so that's way too... Yeah, that means we don't get a battle. Fine. I want the battle in these drylands, I do think. That means that I do force march you. Just to have the backup around when needed. How many cannons are you rocking? 10. It's probably fine for Jaunpur. Tis. Split you in half. I'm not going to do a full carpet siege up there. I'm not quite sure where all the enemy troops are yet. But a bit of a split up should be fine. Oh, you're actually not supporting there? Well, that's not great for you that as a stack of yours. Might be a smart choice nonetheless. But okay, you're going for puny. So have you chase. So if you actually start taking Mukdal, or do you? Let's have you do it with your 15 cannon. Seems smarter. Man, I want Napoleonic warfare. Imperialism and Napoleonic warfare would be so nice. Another thing, I'm not a big fan of imperialism in real life. But I sure do like it in the game. And we're getting there. We're like, what was it, 8 years away or something from imperialism? 7. It's a good number. I mean, 0 would be nicer, but I suppose we wouldn't have the actual monarch points for 0, so it seems fine. What are you trying to do here? Yeah, I thought so. Didn't think so. Be slightly mindful of this. Because the Balmanese might try to take my 10 stack in the north. I guess start a siege of Rothingham there. Something rains in India. Take Dang back. Ooh, my subject is in a battle that they don't like. Yeah, I'll spend the mill to help them. Why the heck not? Because I might not be in time? I was in time. Technically, I don't think they would have run if I hadn't come, so it's probably fine. But we didn't participate much in that battle at all. At all. My new army is ready, finally. Well, might have been ready for a while. Let's get you and take River Kanta. And as you can see, they have no chance once my army's actually here. It's just that my armies had to make the way around the globe. What are you trying to do here? Are you going to barrack, then attack one of my dudes? No, you're trying to attack the Jaipuri. Speed up. I'm not going to try and protect that one stack. Wouldn't have minded the general, but this is grassland, so you're trying to support. We're probably going to take that siege. That wasn't it. We want to battle somewhere that I don't remember taking. Give me that siege. There you go. Now force the arching away into supporting this. Didn't need to force march. But hey, there goes the Rotty place. Down with the forced march. I really need that free forced march. I'm gonna have a hard time. Oh, we lost that that merchant again. Gonna have a bit of a hard time picking next age. Which kind of age ability I want first. Because I really want Napoleonic Warfare and I really want the free forced march. I feel like there's a third one. I forget what that is. Crunching went okay. Not like nuts, but fine. Let's do some more crunching over here. Maybe a siege of Gouda. Sure. I think I'm okay taking a short peace deal to Bengal. They are not co-belligerent in the war. I won't really be able to feed any land to Jampur in a reasonable way anyway, so yeah, that seems fine. So aside from the fact that we took this war a bit hastily, I mean not in error, just out of necessity. Speaking of taking things hastily, and of losing that one battle in the south, which wasn't... Well, that battle wasn't great. Wasn't greatly played by me either. I just didn't think there would be applying that much pressure. Ladakhi separatists in Ladakh and Samuri separatists in Samur. Who'd have thunk it? I'm gonna send help once they're done sieging Ravakanta. And I think I'm gonna do a bit of a collapse here. 10th of January, 11th of January, 10th of January. I want them to be gone, so let's wait a day. Now we have 11, 11, and 10. So we arrive synchronized, and they will be out of the fight. It's very nice. Is that a battle I want to take? I don't think it is. Oh, you're recollapsing. Maybe I should have taken the battle then? Oh, it's not a good battle though. No, I don't. I don't want it. This will be fine, he says. I won. It was fine. Did end up being fine. And now we march like that, like that, like that. Now we put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say to me, then that comment section is far from the worst place to do it. Thank you for watching and see you folks next time.